Okay, if you've heard many of my videos, I always say don't charge by pressure and don't use pressure as diagnostics. In general, yes, but there's exceptions to the rule. When it's really low or really high. Unless this had a bad expansion valve, we're at 3 psi, 68 on the high side, and we'll probably see almost nothing in the sight glass or all bubbly. What do we see here? Almost nothing. So you see how it's splashing around in there? And you know how I always say don't use the sight glass to determine whether it's full or low? This is one of those exceptions to the rule. Come on. Okay, so you hear that noise? The compressor is winding up that high because it cannot cool, it cannot satisfy its command. So it just ramps way the hell up because I said maximum cool, it can't do it because there's not enough refrigerant, so it's just winding the hell out of the compressor. Let's do one other thing here and show you. Let's grab one of my temperature sensors. So I'm going to grab the high side temperature sensor and I'm going to put it on the discharge line of the compressor. So right there where it says LLT, that's liquid line temperature. So let's grab that guy. Now, getting that is one thing. So, let's see if I can get down there without. Okay, so right now I am on the discharge line of the compressor. And if you put your hand up here at the discharge line, you burn your fingers. That thing is hot as hell. So, low on refrigerant, as we can see right there. Indicator of low on refrigerant. Calling for full cooling, and the compressor is whining the piss out of itself, burning itself up, doing a nice job of shortening its life. And suction line temperature. And we've only been running a few minutes. This will climb as the compressor case core and all the mass heats up. So this is the temperature of the line. So right at the temperature of the discharge port, and we're a few inches away from the discharge port, the internal core temperature, the compression of the refrigerant and the oil, is about 75 degrees hotter than this. So once you get over 200, 230, that's where you start breaking down oil. And this is a cool day. We're only like 58, 60 degrees right now. So this is when a customer starts eating up their compressor by continuously going over the weeks or months and trying to use the AC to get comfortable, and they go, oh, I'll take my car in next week, next week, next week, and they keep doing that. This is how compressors slowly lose their life. Some of the compressors can do this several times before they die, and then sometimes you're that unlucky customer, you just do it once and it dies. So this is video 2 of walking in on this car, doing a simple diagnosis. It passed the visual. I'll go around it with an electronic leak detector. I'll get my refrigerant identifier. I'll test the refrigerant before I recover it. And this is probably a slow leak because the condenser is very clean looking. There's not even the slightest blemish on it. The last video I did on the other car, on the 2006 Prius, I'm laying my odds on I'm going to see that car in a couple months, and it's going to be a evaporator, unfortunately, for the customer. So catch you on video 3 of this 2008 Prius, and let's see what I find, if I find anything else.